Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cities Skylines 2 with me, Matt. We are back on Havenport County for episode 7 of our build. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of water, and enjoy the episode. All right, welcome back, everyone. Hope you are all doing well. As you may notice, things are looking a little bit different from where I left off after episode 6. So after episode 6, I noticed a lot of homes were kind of miffed because they didn't have walkability to an elementary school. So what I did is I went ahead and built one for them, and that's what you are looking at currently. So let's go ahead and zoom in here. So what I did was I did build a obviously elementary school right here. I did a custom parking lot. I don't know why there's a bush right there, but that's kind of awkward. I'll need to change that. And we also put in some ballard lights in here. And again, just some trees and bushes that will need time to grow. Around this area, we did some housing. We kind of kept it, again, spacing a little bit. At least try to do at least one square, if not. And then some, again, walkability to our school. As well as we added in some apartment complexes in the back as well. So people have an ability to get to either the elementary school or even our colleges, which is quite nice. And also, as we kind of go through here, I also did a lot of landscaping through here to kind of give it a little bit of life. There's probably a couple a little bit more I can do or could do, but probably not at this exact moment. But I do like this little walk up. Like, so if you're at school, right, like at the college, is this the college or university? This is the university. So if you're at the university, and like you're walking to the neighborhood, this is kind of the downhill that you're looking at from the street. We scroll over here, this is what you got going on for your left and right. And then of course, this is what you're looking at for your roundabout, which I think looks quite pretty. Also, what have we done? I got rid of the faux grass around this entire park, so that it is just, you know, the normal grass in the game. And then I left the faux grass in the middle just to kind of give it some contour, some texturing and all that. What else? I rebuilt this parking lot. God, there's another bush right there. Just so cause I don't think I had enough room to be able to put in like some landscaping. So I redid that. I think that looks a lot better as we have a couple people parking there, or at least one may be leaving. She or he's walking through their car, but it is what it is. And then we put at least just 2 commercial items, commercial buildings over here as well to kind of help out and again give a little bit of break in between our kind of apartments, condos, single family homes, and more commercial. So we do have a little bit more room that we could grow, especially in this area right here and maybe down here, but we'll keep an eye on it. Another thing I did was I did add this sound wall, as I think that was more just appropriate of what probably would happen in real life. So we got that going on as well. So I think all that is looking really, really good. I think we saw a house over here upgrading. I think that's what that was. So we got that going on. Also, what I did, I didn't do much over here. What'd I do? Oh yeah, I added a couple of blocks over here just for, I think this is multi-use. If I remember correctly, yeah, this looks like multi-use buildings. So just put in a couple of blocks, put in some parking and a park. Same thing over here, kind of putting in parks and parking in between so people can kind of get through. Over here, I redid this parking. Again, I wanted it to kind of go more towards our buildings and kind of fill up that space. Added a parking gate at the front of each entrance/exit. And we do have a couple people parking back here. So maybe one of those hidden gems going on. Also, another thing I updated was my transportation. So if you remember correctly, last episode, the episode before, I forget off the top of my head, I added in buses and trams. However, I didn't I put it in there just for it to work and get it going. I think that was necessary. But after I was running it a bit, oh boy, there's traffic. After I was running it for a bit, I didn't quite like it all that much. So I kind of redid it. So let's get out of this. Let's go to our transportation. If you look at our transportation, our buses mainly go from left to right, and they just do loops from left to right, left to right, left to right. And they're just doing loops. Left to right, left to right, left to right. And that has increased our usage tremendously. So, I mean, our lowest one is what, 13%. There's only 2 lines of that, but our passenger count is tremendous. If we look at our trams go kind of north-south-esque kind of, and kind of just do the outer perimeters is kind of what they're doing. So let's kind of scroll out so you can get a better view, a little bit of a better view. So they're doing that, and for the most part, they're doing all right. Not the best, but they're doing all right. Tram line 1, we have 0. We have 0 usage, but it is okay. So yeah, so we got that. I think that's working out a lot better. We do have a couple bus stops over here, so that is nice. So for a review, that's kind of what I have done. Did I do anything over here? I don't think I've done anything over here. Yeah, I don't think I've really done much over here. Yeah, I don't think I've done much over there. All right, so yeah, so that's for the most part, that's what I've done in regards to kind of updates in between episodes. There's a couple of house thingies, house issues, house cleaning, whatever, house chores, something. Why can't I think of it? I don't know. But there is some house chores to do just to make sure that we continue to keep things going. One thing I forgot my wrap up. I did add some landscaping around our new intersection, and I think that looks pretty good. Again, we're kind of in, is it winter time? Fall. We're in fall time. So of course those trees and bushes and all that are obviously red because of that. So that looks nice. But yeah, we do need to have, let's get out of this. We do need to have a couple of housekeeping. Housekeeping, that's the word. Man, I don't know why that took so long. We got some housekeeping items to keep up. So radio masts. The other thing we need is mail boxes and a post office. Okay, so that's going to be it for kind of the little catch-ups. Again, just wanted to put in mail. I probably need to build another post office. I think that would be nice. And putting in some communications. And it probably would be nice to do maybe a little bit of a server room or something along those lines. Also, this will probably be the last episode I do before the, I think they're called the Economy 2.0 update comes out from Paradox and all them. So yeah, so maybe with that update, you may see some of these go away, these high rents go away. We'll probably see some change in our demand a little bit, as well as we might see some change in our money. So yeah, so we will probably see a lot of changes when that mod drops. And from the time of recording, it should, or at least the estimate is next week. So we'll see how that goes. Again, I'm not that worried because we don't have a lot of high rent signs, to be honest. We really don't. Um, so yeah, I think it's gonna like change our industry. So I'm not gonna update our industry or anything like that until that new patch comes out, because I think that is gonna change how we do our industry. One of our areas that I want to focus on is this area right here. It's going to be a little different and a little weird because of this on-ramp to our freeway. Because it's a little awkward, a little weird, it's, you know, it kind of puts it in a place where could we do single family homes? Yeah, potentially we could, but I don't know if it would be for the best, just because of the noise and so on and so forth. So I think what this would be a good area for and a good candidate for would be offices and commercial, and maybe even some mixed use. Because of course we have our bus station right here. We got a lot of people coming in to go to I believe this is going off to the college, if I remember correctly. Let's kind of figure out something that's going on right here. Again, we're going to be dealing with this building right here, so it's not the best, but we will deal with it nonetheless. What I think I want to have happen is I think I want to have buildings butting up against this. I think would be nice. And I think I want a mixture of, again, office, commercial, maybe some industry, but we'll see. And definitely maybe some mixed housing, I think wouldn't be a bad situation going on here. So yeah, so let's see here. What can we do? I kind of want 2 laners kind of going through here. Let's kind of just grab and just drag and see what we got going on here. Okay, that's actually not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's actually not bad going on there. Because again, we can always bring something off of this. So we're gonna let's just bring this off. 90, there we go. And just bring, let's just do that. 90 right there. Okay. So we can do something like that. Wouldn't be bad. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. That's actually looking really good. Let's also, whoops, let's get into here, our zoning, because I don't want any zoning here, here, or here. That has to be there, I believe, for our on-ramp. So also might as well just undo that, because nope. All right, so that's not looking half bad. Let's turn you off and get you out. Something like that. We can always get like little alleyways off, you know, kind of splitting it out. But we can also do some things right off here. So maybe we do, maybe we do like an alleyway. Can we do an alleyway like right here? That wouldn't be bad. All right. We do another alleyway right here. Kind of just keeping it near there, I think wouldn't be bad. Can we do, let's just do a 180 right to that. All right, that's not looking that bad. I did it on the outside, right? I think I did. 170, 190, 180, there we go. Okay, that's not looking half bad. And then can we do one right down here? I think that wouldn't be bad whatsoever. Yeah, let's just keep it lined up. Let's go right there. Right there. Up, up. we go. Okay, so something like that wouldn't be bad. So we got room in here to go. We got room over here to go. We got room over here. We got room over here. We could do a little, Do we continue this further? Let's just kind of get a thing and see. Okay, maybe we do go a little bit further with this, as far over as we can. Oh my gosh, I can't see. Let's rotate the camera. I think that's 180. There we go. Yeah, so maybe we do something like that. Get it as close as we can to that. That wouldn't be bad. Okay. So again, we got a one way in, another way out. I like it. We got room for pathways. I think we're looking, you know, pretty decent. Again, there's not much really over here. At least not yet. So it's kind of like, ooh, what do we do? But let's see here. Let's try and get some pathways in here, shall we? Something like that wouldn't be bad. Again, we got some walkability going on. We got some, again, plenty of roads connecting. We'll get some parking in here for sure. And we'll get some office buildings. We'll get some commercial and maybe some industry. Maybe we'll see, probably not, because industry creates issues, but for sure commercial and all that. So yeah, so that wouldn't be bad whatsoever. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. Let's look at our parking options. So we do have some parking options. Small parking lot. Put it in the corner. No one puts baby in a corner. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad spot just for right there. Oh, that's too big. Oh, that's huge. Overground parking, that is gigantor. Or do we just build our own parking again? I mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing. Okay, so after adding some lights, that's kind of what we got going on right here. Again, we got some handicap spots. We got some electrical car spots. We got our charging stations. We got lights, so this is going to be really well lit. I think what else do I need to find? I need to find fence height industry. I think that wouldn't it look bad. All right, so after doing a fence, we got something that looks like this. I think this is looking pretty good. And then let's add some shrubbery. Oops, wrong thing. All right, so after some work, this is kind of the parking lot that we got going on right here. We got some trees on the right hand side just because our fencing to kind of make it as even as possible. We got some bushes in the back. We got plenty of parking. We got charging stations if need be, handicap stations if need be. We have our gates. We have our down thingamabobbers and up thingamabobbers. So we're looking good there. Okay, so let's take a look at this, shall we? So after doing that, as our things kind of grow in, we have obviously our bus station here is looking good. Oop, auto save. Those are coming in right there. We have a bus station right there. Time to take people out if need be. So on kind of this little area, kind of a little horseshoe, if you will, is mixed use, commercial, mixed use, and then mixed use down here. We have commercial on the inside and commercial on the outside. I think that is going to be huge because again, people, I mean, if you're working, cool, you're going to be next to a little on-ramp, off-ramp, but that's not going to really bug you all that much if you are at an office compared to if you were at home. I think if you're at home, oh boy, you would be bugged to death. I don't think you would like it quite at all. What we do need to do is we need to do some landscaping. So we're going to fill in this area, fill in these little areas, and just areas throughout that have some openings, like over here as well, down here. So we are going to need to do that. So as we're doing that, obviously these will grow in, and so we'll see what we got once we're done. So yeah, so let me go ahead and get out of this screen, kind of delete this dead tree here. And let's just do that bush, and let's just look around, see if I need to delete any other bushes or trees. I think for the most part we're good. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in and start doing some landscaping, shall we? All right, so we got something going on that looks like that. Again, nothing too crazy. Got some trees going on over there, some bushes up top, and some more trees over there. Again, this is going to be something that that will need time to grow, but I think will look good over time. And again, we got something that looks like that down below, kind of a nice little thing with our park bench right there, and buses, and so on and so forth. So yeah, so I think it's looking pretty good. I think we have accomplished what we would like to accomplish. Yeah, I think we've done a good job. All right, let's go ahead and rotate around. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty decent to what we got going along in our city. Again, a couple of not high rises, but kind of high rises next to our housing. But again, we got offices, commercial around there, and a little bit of transportation, so that doesn't hurt whatsoever. And it kind of, I think, just brings everything together, and I think it looks quite nice and lovely. All right, I think we did a good job on that little project right there. All right, so now that we're done with our little hub area over here, and it's growing in quite nicely, and I believe it's kind of upgrading quite nicely. Our next stop is going to be over here. So we do have our kind of apartment-esque type buildings going on over here. Let's go ahead and get out of this screen. So this is, I believe, our residential medium. It looks like it. So that is right there. But you know what would be nice is if we had maybe a little bit of low rent. That wouldn't be bad going on over here. And maybe some high density. But we will see. We will see. I think also what we need is I think we're going to need an elementary school over here as well, because this is a big area with a lot of people right here. Again, we have 2 elementary schools over there, 1, 2, and we have 1 right over here. But I think if we gave this group over here a house, or not a house, an elementary school, I think that would be quite nice. So let's go ahead and look at this real quick. Something that looks like that. Again, these will grow in nicely. And I think that will be a nice little addition for our school over here. Our student population, we're already almost at 500 out of 1,500, which is kind of not good. It's kind of not good, but it is what it is. Okay. So over here, we do need some connecting lanes for sure. And would it be good to just have some straightaways? I think so. Bada boom, bada bing. All right, that's looking good. That is looking quite nice. We got 2 ways in, out, all that. They don't have to go down there to get out whatsoever. I think that'll be good. We do need to put in some walking paths. So let's go ahead and put some of those in. Yeah, so we got some good walking paths. So again, we got good sidewalks, good walking paths. We're doing good there. I think that will work out tremendously. With this, I don't think I'm going to really do much. I think I'm just going to kind of just put things in and have them grow. I think that will be the key. I just right in the middle here. And just have them grow in. And kind of just see what we get. So I think that might be good. And then we can always do our medium density housing, because we do have a good amount of demand for that. We absolutely do. We can also put in some parks, right? That's a pretty good one right across. I mean, that wouldn't be bad right there. Let's put that in there. That looks good. Yeah, that'll be good right there. I think that'll be good right there. No. Where's our larger ones? Large plaza. Oh boy. Large city park. All right, a large city park. Can it go? It can go over here. For sure. Maybe we do something right there. So if you're over here, you can just come on over and chill in this park right here. I think that'd be good. And I think that should be good for that type of parking. All right, let's now do, this would be great for some row housing, to be honest. Oh yeah, we can do some row housing here. Yep, we're gonna do row housing there, row housing there, row housing there. Row housing on the back side, I think will look perfect. And then we're gonna do some of these buildings right there, right there, right there. there, right there, right there, right there. I think we'll look good. Okay, kind of tackle that. Those. All right, again, we don't have a lot for our low rent. So maybe I just get rid of that for the time being. But again, we have a lot for that. So 2 blocks of that, 2 blocks of that wouldn't be bad. Again, look at that housing just pop in. Bum, bum, bum. And then maybe we do some kind of commercial. Do we do some? We can do some maybe some high density over here. I think what I want to do, I want to do some high density over here. Kind of just, actually, yeah, I want to kind of keep things off of that road right there. And we do some high density right here. I think that would be good. Kind of help that out a little bit. And then let's do some, we do some low density in here. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else to fill this with. Because I think, again, we're going to have to let things kind of get in there, but they'll get in. They will get in. I mean, we're almost to our level 12 milestone over there. So that wouldn't be bad. That's already upgraded. Yeah, that's already upgraded to number 2. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That is crazy. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do buildings across there. We're going to do bump, 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 bump. Hey, we got a new signature building, our streamlined diner, classic American style diner building for when you just want some nostalgia. Nice. All right, so we got something there. Actually, ooh, that went in so quickly. So quickly. Let's put some of that there, some of that there. Where is this? Okay, let's put in our diner over here. Or down here. I think that'd be good. And then just fill that in. I think that'd be good. And fill that in. Let's take a look at this. So we have our single family homes coming in. They're coming in. Our row housing is coming in quite nicely. We have our medium density. We have a little bit of low income. But we also have some commercialization in here. So walkability is huge. You don't need to go that far. So that would be quite nice. Again, we have that. Can we put a parking lot back here? Let's get out of this. Let's see if we can put a little parking lot back here. Parking. Oh, we can't even do a small parking lot. Maybe can we do a... Yeah, I don't know if we can even do a bigger parking lot. We'll see. As things grow in, we'll see what happens here, because they are definitely going to grow in. Of course, high rent. You just moved in. How do you have high rent? Inconceivable, to be honest. All right. As that stuff grows in, I also want to take a look at, again, just doing some landscaping while we're here, trying to be a little bit better at it. All right, I think that's going to be good for the moment. All right, that's going to be it for me this episode. I appreciate y'all stopping by and watching us expand good old Havenport County. I think we did some good work in there today. Again, expanding by our freeway on and off ramp. I think that was going to be a kind of a big area of what to do because of, in my mind, noise and things like that. We also expanded here in this area that we're going through right now, adding in some high commercial and some low commercial. as well as some medium housing, some low income housing, a new school, as well as some row housing. So I think we are still on a good path. We will see what happens when the patch of Economics 2.0 comes out and how that affects the city. But until then and until next time, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and like button, as it does help out tremendously. We're getting close to 100 subscribers as of the filming of this episode, so let's try to get to 100. And of course, please make sure to leave a comment in the down below. Whether it's just saying, hey, your favorite emoji, or heck, even some criticism. So with that being said, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next one.